live, live. So one of the questions I get also often, so often, you guys, is Angelique, what if I come out with a product and I don't know if it's gonna sell? So I was like, okay, uh, Ricochet Worldwide is at Play Eve. But Ricochet, how goes it? Good to see you on here. I'm going all over. A lot of people always ask me, hey, Julie, how's it going? People always ask me, Angelique, how do I know if my product's going to sell? How do I know if my digital product's going to sell? What's up, trader? What's going on? What's going on? So I wanted to go over that today, you guys. Go over how you can really make sure before you even put the product out there, before you do any of that. I think it would be probably best for you kind of to go through this checklist and let's make sure that you actually have a product that people will buy. Is that all right? What's up, San? You definitely have a product people will buy. But yeah, I wanted to go over just a few tips on how you can really know if you have something that people will buy. Hey there, Hargrove, how's it going? So let's get into it. So the first rule of business, you guys, in anything is you got to what? You got to figure out a pain point or something that's needed in the market, and then you got to find an audience who needs that. That's it. Give them what they want, they will buy. But it has to be something that people will buy. And this is how we really can figure out, are you doing good, trader? Is it Andri? Let me know. Let me know in the chat how to say it. But yeah, before you do anything else, you guys, you've got to make sure this is serious. Like if you don't get this right, it can mean that your course isn't going to do well. And then you guys will say, well, courses don't work. No, courses work. They're $1 billion a day industry, but you got to come out with a course that people actually want. So before you do anything else, let's check this. Let's check these boxes. Do you have a pain point that you fulfill? And is there an audience that needs it? Okay, so a pain point could be anything. It could be needing to lose weight, wanting to be in a relationship, being scared of being visible, not knowing how to do social media, not having to, wanting to earn more money. Those are pain points, right? Now you got to figure out who needs it, right? Figure out what the pain point is and then provide it to those people. So big businesses, that's what they do. That's what they do all day long. And that's why they're still in business. That's why they even make money during a recession. Why? Because people still need that. Whatever that pain point is, they still need to fill it. You've got to do that too. That is your job. When you are creating a course, it is your job, you guys. That is your job. That's what we get paid the big bucks for, right? Is to figure out solutions. And that's what the big dogs do, right? Like Amazon, what do? They're everything. They have every single thing, every single product you need, and they ship it to you fast, right? That's what they decided to do. Who else? Like Airbnb fulfilled a pain point. People didn't want to pay for, hotels as high as they were. So what they come in and did? What did they come in and do? Airbnb brought the margin down to where it was much cheaper, and then let people like us who have a spare room or a condo or something like that, allowed us, the smaller person, to be part of this industry. Netflix, what? Stream right into your house. So just click Blockbuster. Anybody remember Blockbuster? Who's out there right now? Anybody remember Blockbuster? Anybody who does, just think about that. They knocked them out. Like Netflix was able to knock them out. Why? Because they made something more convenient. So think about that. What can you do to make people's lives more convenient? What's a gap in the market? And you might be like, well, actually, I don't know of anything. But let's start figuring it out. Start looking around. Like, what are some gaps in the market? What are some things that would make your life easier? What are some things you've overcome that you could show other people how to overcome? And shortcut their timetable. Maybe you went through maybe a bad divorce and it took you a while to get over it. Well, why would you want somebody else to go through a bad divorce and take them a long time? Why don't you help them shorten that? People will pay for that, right? People want the cheat codes, right? That people want to know the cheat codes to how to lose weight faster, or how to keep the weight actually off this time. Whitney Brewer in the house. That's my girl right there. But yeah, you guys, this is how you really figure out the pain points, and then we want to fulfill those pain points. You got to do this first when you're creating a course, because if there's no need for your course, the people won't buy. But if we figure out what they need, so let's start thinking, you guys, and we can definitely do this workshop style. Miss Latoya, what's going on? It's so good to see you on here. Let's start workshopping, you guys. And if you have anything, drop it in the chat. What are some gaps in the market right now? Like, there's plenty of things that, like, people right now, because I care. Hey there, Angel, how's it going? But think about what's a gap in the market right now, because that's what you can fulfill, right? People right now, a lot of people are getting, hey, live, hey. Right now, people are dealing with divorces right now, having to co-parent right now. Like, Is that something you can help them with? If it is, help them out with it. A lot of people after COVID put on some weight. Well, if you can show them how to get the weight off, that's something you can help you with. Those are pain points. So before you, again, I'm going to continue to say this throughout this live, before you come out with your product, whatever the digital product is, make sure you can check that box. If it's not something that people are having a gap in there's not a gap in the market or a need, I personally wouldn't work on that course or digital courses. I just don't think it's going to sell. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I'd rather be the bearer of bad news now than you to do all this work and spend all this money and then come back to me later and be like, well, Angelique, this didn't work. Well, I would ask you again, did you check that checklist that I'm giving you right now? Is it something that people buy? Is it something that people need help with right now? Is there a gap in the market? Because that's really honestly what you guys, I should have done. I twiddled my thumbs and I was trying to figure out what I could come into the digital market by, and I should have just looked, it was right under my nose. I was in corporate America. I wanted out of my job. I should have shown people how to do what? Get out of their corporate job. So it might be something that's a big need. The bigger the need, the bigger the bank, y'all. The bigger the need, the bigger the money you can make. So I'm just saying, you guys, hey there, Ashley 064. How's it going? I am going all over what you should do before you create a digital product, a course, an ebook, a blog, a website, any type of product. Just make sure there's a need for it. Okay. That's my biggest thing. Make sure that you have asked people, poll people, ask them what they want, what's going on in the market, where's their gap. Like really start asking and polling people what they want so you can give it to them, figure out what they want and give it to them. That's business 101. Because again, I spent so much time, you guys, trying to figure out what could I do a course about? What could I do an ebook about? When it was right under my nose, like I was saying, I was in corporate America and I wanted to get out. That's a huge problem. It's a lot of people, especially because this is before the Great Resignation, before COVID. I was looking to get out of my 9-to-5 job. Now it's a big thing, right? The Great Resignation. It was a big problem, a big issue. And if I would have come out sooner, I could have made more money. But again, this is a big issue. And that's why I still make money, because I can still help people monetize their genius. So I just want to make sure if you're trying to figure out how you can come into the online space, I want to save you a lot of heartache, a lot of frustration. What's up, my girl, Tamala? What's going on? I want to, save you a lot of heartache, a lot of frustration. Damn Flow flashing. Hey, good to see you on here. I want to save you time, frustration, and money by just making sure before you guys come out. Like Tamala is great. She's got a great niche. She helps people who are typically 40 or above with digital marketing, anything digital she helps them do. That's a pain point, you guys. That makes sense. But don't just come out in the world with something just because you need to check the box. Does it hit a pain point? Does it fulfill a pain point? Does it fulfill a gap in the market? If it does, proceed and you will make a whole lot of money. Good hair, good bodies in the heels. Good to see you. So again, what are some things that people are struggling with right now? A lot of people need help right now. They're trying to get through COVID. After COVID, they've been in divorces. So now they're trying to figure out their family structure. They're trying to get through a divorce. They're trying to also figure out how to date online or get back out here and get acclimated. Some people need help with that. They're not used to being back in real places. They're used to networking and doing everything on Zoom. Now they need to get acclimated. What do they need to wear? Where do they need to put their hands? How do they date now? These are things people need help with. People need help with, like I said, co-parenting. Now that there was the higher divorce rate, people need help with that. People need help with public speaking because we're not on Zoom anymore. People are actually going places. People need to now know how to public speak. So these are things that you guys can help them with. Also, people, like I said, there's a great resignation that's going on. People want to know how to make money. So if you can help them, what's up? Angela Fire, how's it going? That's my girl right there. Anybody who is looking to get in shape, especially if you're a woman, I got the plug right there. That's my girl right there. But yeah, you guys, if you're looking to figure out, just make sure there's a pain point, fulfill the pain point, and you will make a whole lot of money. Okay, but don't just come out with a course just how to lose weight or how to do the keto diet. No, how to lose weight and how to get off 10 pounds in 10 days and fit into your wedding dress. It's got to be something like that. How to do the keto diet successfully and still, and still be healthy after the 6 months when you should get off of it or something like that. So again, figure out the pain point, fill that pain point, and then you'll make a lot of money and you'll make a lot of impact too because people actually need your help. Okay, so you need any other help? You know where to find me. Actually, this Wednesday, tomorrow, depending on when you see this, I'm doing a masterclass all about helping people figure out what their topics are. And then I'm also helping them figure out who their audience is. And I'm helping them figure out how to build the actual course itself. So click the link. I'm somewhere. There's some link somewhere for you to get into the masterclass. I'd love to see you there. I'd love to show you how to put it all together, and I'd love to answer any questions that you guys might have. So again, there'll be a link in my bio on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook. It'll be below. But I'd love to have you. I'd love to have you in my in the masterclass. I'd love to show you what's been working. What's up, Gardit? I'd love to show you what's been working for my clients, what's been working for me. And I would love to answer any questions that you guys have. So until next time, guys, thank you guys who stayed to the end. Thank you for always supporting me. And I will see you guys next time.